it's Amanda here with your May 2017 Runescope. This month in conjunction with the runes, I will be using the Pagan Tarot. And this is by Gina Pace with artwork by Luca Raimondo and Cristiano Spadoni. Then be sure to join me over on my Vimeo channel for part 2 of this reading. For your spiritual guidance for May, I'm going to be pulling one card from the Trumps of the Viking Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. So yeah, definitely just click or tap show more beneath this video. The link to my Vimeo channel is there. And that's where you can find the spiritual guidance readings every month. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I encourage you to go back and watch previous month's videos and also the 2017 overview. That will let you know if these readings resonate with you. Watching at the beginning of the month, it's usually, you know, oh, that doesn't apply, right? Day 1 of the month. But if you watch at the end or watch previous months, that'll let you know if my readings are resonating with you. If you do like my videos, please do click the subscribe button. That will deliver my videos every month right to your feed, so you don't have to go searching for me. But let's jump in for May for Cancers and see which runes, first of all. I want to speak to Cancer for May 2017. Okay. Now, as always, Cancer, please do keep in mind this is not a private reading. This is a general reading for thousands of people. All you have in common really is your sun sign or your rising sign if it's Cancer. So I do encourage you to watch the video for your rising sign as well with these general readings, because that can clarify some things that are coming up in the general sun sign readings or give you additional messages. If you would like something far more specific, if you're feeling challenged and need some guidance, that is far more tailored to your specific circumstances, schedule a private consultation with me. I do those on Skype. They are $70. Just drop me a line at runescopes4you@gmail.com. You'll see that email here in the video and also below. So let's see what my Cancers are up to here for May. Well, the tarot card we have here is 3 of Swords, but it's in reverse. So this is talking about overcoming a loss, overcoming an ending of some sort. It can be sometimes with Othylla here, this could have been the physical death of someone, or maybe just the anniversary of the death of someone coming up, and you know, maybe it happened like a year ago and you are, or you know, several years ago, and maybe you're commemorating it, thinking about it in May, and you've come a long way. Of course, that hurts. That's a painful situation. It's always painful to lose someone that we love. And if that's the case, I do apologize for your loss, but this means that you are, you know, the scar is still there, but you're healing. You're healing. But this is coming up as the challenge or focus. So, I mean, if you are thinking about someone who has passed, you know, just know, first of all, that they're always with you and they will check in. Sometimes they will check in on and send you a message or bring you a message or a dream on the anniversary of their death, or on commemorative events in your life, births, marriages, things like that. Now, for others of you, this seems to have something to do with a money loss, or an offer, or someone that you've avoided. Something was on the table and you avoided it. And because, I mean, maybe you felt like you were, someone was trying to hoodwink you, or someone was trying to, not being honest with you, not giving you the full story, because this can have something to do with, in the upright, this is betrayal. So this can mean you found out in time to kind of avert that. This could have something to do with either a property deal, or a legal situation with an inheritance or a will, probate situation, where someone was trying to cheat you out of something, or, you know, that may be coming up in May, but again, you're gonna avert that. You're gonna be able to change the outcome of that because you have AWAS. Some of you, this is a real estate deal, maybe that fell through. Maybe you really wanted a property, or you thought you did, but then you kind of got the lay of the land, or got someone in to check it out, and you found out there were a lot of problems. Whatever has fallen through, it should have been avoided. Or that may be coming up in May. It's like I feel like they're not really being honest, or maybe they can't give you details about the property that you're asking questions about. Always a red flag, right? So yeah, just monitor those red flags when it comes to home remodeling or moving any properties that you're looking at. They should be able to answer your questions, or definitely let you have a professional come in and check things out. And you know, maybe there was nothing wrong with the property. Some of you, maybe it was just, you know, somebody was trying to cheat you on the, you know, asking for more than it was worth, or trying to, con you in some way. And, you know, rather than cave or give in, you just say no, or you start looking elsewhere. For some of you, this could be a health situation, a family situation with an older relative, where you may feel like somebody is, I'm getting kind of like a nursing home situation. Maybe you feel like somebody is, you know, getting everybody to pay for a certain amount for someone's care, mom or grandma's care, or an older relative's care, and they're pocketing the money, or you suspect that they are. Or maybe they are looking at a really expensive facility when, you know, there is one that will give excellent care, but it's more within maybe your budget or everybody else's budget here. So yeah, there could be some things like that going on, causing some conflict within the family that you have to face. And this could just be as simple as something kind of daunting that you've been putting off dealing with, putting off looking at, related to health of someone close to you, or maybe even your health, or some sort of property situation that you've been putting off dealing with, you've been putting off looking at, and in May, it's kind of like at this point you have to look at it, you have to deal with it, or you can't move forward here. Now, if you are trying to sell a property, there may be an offer withdrawn, because these energies can always work both ways. Like if you are the one trying, you know, asking more than your property is worth, you know, make sure you can back it up with appraisals and the renovations that you've done. Of course, we all want to get a good price for our property, but just make sure you're not asking way up and above, because it's going to take a lot longer to sell your house, and it won't sell at all until you lower the price to where it should be, based on the other properties around you, the area, that sort of thing. So yeah, I think, you know, it's not a huge issue if you're dealing with the property stuff. It's just as long as you're being honest and upfront, and if you are getting a vibe from someone that they are not being that way with you, then just know when to move on. Now, in the present position, the present energy, as we move from April into May, we've got the Elder of Pentacles in reverse. So again, yeah, money, a con man, somebody who, it could be an earth sign individual, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, but this person would be operating from the negative side of that energy. The, you know, yes, I want to ask this much for this property, but I'm not going to fix the things that you want me to fix. I'm not going to put any effort in it. I'm not going to put any money in. This could be a job situation as well, that, you know, so don't be blinded by the job itself if the pay is unfair. I feel like someone out there may be looking for like a work at home. You apply for like a work at home position, and then they turn around and say, oh no, you have to come in the office, and it's too far. It's like, you know, I don't really want to do that. Yeah, it's almost like somebody kind of flips the script on you midway. And yeah, just know when to walk away. Anything that falls through in May, it's either a test and you're supposed to walk away, or you're supposed to let someone kind of pass you by. You're supposed to let an opportunity in May pass you by, because this person is not on the up and up and not willing to put in the effort. There's going to be some things that are hidden that are coming out, and this seems like a lot of that retrograde energy, because Mercury, Venus, gosh, Saturn, Pluto, pretty much all of the planets are retrograde at the end of April, moving into May. So there's just all this confusion, miscommunication, and people hiding things, not being honest. And a lot of this, though, Cancer, with Hagel here is out of your control. So again, this is external forces, other people that you just, and all you can do is just kind of react to how they're behaving or the vibes that you're picking up from them. So trust your intuition when you feel like something's right, or if someone said something at the start of a deal, or if a job listing said something, you know, it was work at home. And then, you know, definitely pay attention to when someone's trying to change what they said before. That is a red flag. It's a sign to you to just get the heck out of Dodge. You're going to be a lot happier with the way the month turns out if you don't get hoodwinked, if you don't get pulled into something that is not what it appeared to be. Don't believe the facade, is what I'm getting. Now, the help that's going to be available to you, you have Two of Swords in reverse next to Wunyo in reverse, the Rune of Joy in reverse. So, yeah, a disappointment is going to be a help to you. So, yeah, it's like all that glitters is not gold. Something that sounds too good to be true in May, it is. So maybe watching this at the beginning of the month, you can, and knowing that, yeah, maybe you can just kind of gauge and not get too attached to outcomes, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of game changers as May moves along. And the Two of Swords in reverse in conjunction with this means that you will get clarity on why this disappointment was actually a good thing. Maybe as soon as the end of May. But yeah, this kind of avoidance, this getting out of a situation, or there's something that you're not seeing that by the end of May you will. So, and you'll be glad that you looked at that. And anything hard to look at, because this can also talk about, in the upright, this is all about wearing blinders, not wanting, something we're not wanting to see or not wanting to look at, because maybe it would be painful or it would be too difficult. But I mean, in this, when it's in reverse, it's like, okay, I've got no choice. Kind of going back to this, it's like, I've got no choice. I've got to look at this. I've got to deal with this right now. And yeah, it sucks that this didn't work out, that someone lied or tried to deceive me. But at least I didn't get stuck in it long term. I didn't sign a contract, or I didn't get, you know, stuck in a situation that would be very hard to get untangled from later. Now, what must be accepted about May? We've got the Four of Chalices in reverse, which means there will be an offer coming in that you like, that changes the game. So yeah, if you're selling a home and, you know, you think you found the perfect one, but then you find out, you know, they're trying to hoodwink you or trying to get more money than it's worth. There will be an offer that comes in. I mean, there's going to be another home that you want to put an offer on that's going to be, you know, all of that and more, even better. It's going to surpass whatever this is that falls through. Same with if it's a job offer, or same with if you are selling your house and someone's, you know, trying to offer you less than what it's worth, or trying to get you to fix things that, you know, you shouldn't have to fix. There will be an offer coming in for those of you that are asking a fair price on a property. It just seems, yeah, you may be dealing with somebody who's always trying to haggle. That can be this energy with this guy too, this earth sign guy. He can be a real cheapskate and always trying to, and we all want a deal, sure, but I mean, this is like a low ball that's insulting. I mean, you know, it's like, so it's like almost like you're not even, you know, if you want to pay that, you're in the wrong neighborhood. Like you're not even living in this reality, this guy. So, so yeah, there will be an offer that is a victory for you, no matter what the basis of the situation is. So yeah, and a new job offer coming in too, if this is a job situation. And that's going to tick all of the boxes. And you kind of open the door to that by showing the universe, this is not good enough. I'm not going to settle for this. I'm not going to settle for a situation where someone was, you know, disingenuous or dishonest with me just because I want this kind of opportunity. I'm not going to settle for that. I need better. And it seems like right on the heels of that, this comes in. Now, The outcome of May, we've got Five of Pentacles in reverse. So this is about a period of financial loss ending or recouping a financial loss, or getting an offer that is more, you know, not having to take something at a loss. So yeah, whatever it is you're trying to do with either finding work or improving your financial situation, selling property, buying property, don't settle for less than you know something is worth, whether you are offering money on it or selling a property. Make sure you're in the ballpark. But don't settle for someone who is also trying to pull one over on you. It's tempting sometimes if we really fall in love with something, or we really like the idea of a job, or you know, it's like, well, you know, you may be kind of like, well, if I'm working at home, right, then I can, you know, I'm going to save on gas. And so maybe it would be okay to take a little bit low, but not this low. This is like barely anything that's going to put you in the poorhouse or really make it so that you're scraping and, you know, scraping to get by. That's, wait for something better because it's coming. You just have to turn that down. You just have to turn that down and wait on it. But yeah, this is all about renewal, financial gain, a period of difficulty financially coming to an end, and new starts, new beginnings, new projects, new opportunities. Luck is changing for you, Cancer, in May, even though it may start off, or this energy carrying over from April may start off a little bit bumpy, and you having to try to dig or see through the veneer or see through the veil to find the truth. You will be able to do that if you don't fall for the con here, however it presents itself. And again, watch your rising sign. There will probably be some details on how this is playing out specifically for you, or clarify it for you. Or you can set up a financial reading with me. I can take a look at your finances specifically, and we can take a look at how this is playing out for you and get you some more specific advice. But the Thor's rune is here, so that is all about luck and being in the right place at the right time, fortune, protection. So I do think May is the start of you feeling more solid financially, of like you were able to recoup a loss, or you were able to turn a situation around that was looking pretty like you'd bitten off more than you could chew, or that it wasn't just gonna work, it just wasn't gonna work out. And then by the end of May, I think you're gonna feel like things are moving along better, and that luck is finally maybe back on your side here, with new beginnings and new job offers, new properties, new options on the table. Yeah, don't put yourself in a situation where you're purchasing a property that would put you in over your head. Because this is saying that I don't know that you would, I think you would reconsider anyway before you kind of get to the signing table here, Cancer. So yeah, stick to your budget, don't, and stick to your guns in all areas, especially financials, where that's concerned. And yeah, I think that if you are, I'm not saying don't be willing to compromise, but everybody in whatever this situation is needs to be willing to compromise, especially if it's a family situation. Again, going back to, yeah, splitting up or dividing property from a loved one who has passed, or looking up facilities for them to long-term care facilities. Everybody needs to compromise because everybody's situation is different financially, and everybody needs to be, it needs to be something everyone can afford. So that is what I see, Cancer, for May. Good luck with that. Like I said, do join me over on Vimeo now. The link once again is below. Just tap show more. I'm gonna pull a card from the Viking Oracle, and I wanna focus on this situation, like who this is, and more advice about whoever this is that's trying to, you know, take advantage of you in some way or pull the wool over your eyes. So meet me over there and we'll take a look, and then I'll see you back here next month. Thanks for watching.